This fall.
No. You're Chandler's daughter. Why should I trust you?
His daughter? I didn't know him until I was all grown up. My mother raised me all by herself. He never gave us a dime, and when she confronted him, he threw her out of his house. I hate him. I tried to kill him myself. I shot him with his own gun.
So how come he's still around?
Because he survived. He always survives. You have no idea how many people come after him, Lee. But he's got spin doctors and lawyers and private investigators. He always gets away.
Yeah, well, not this time.
No, not this time.
Well, if you hate him so much, how come you put up with him?
For the money, Lee. He's got so much money. If we got rid of him, we could be rich for the rest of our lives.
I don't care about the money. Making him suffer. That's what I want.
But you lost your daughter in that explosion, Lee. She was a good person. I was very sorry that she died. That's why we have to work together to make sure nobody that we care about gets hurt. We have to keep the focus on Adam. Hurting Adam.
Yeah, no, he's hurting. Don't you worry about that.
Why? Why? Because you took Junior? I mean, it's a great idea in theory, but he can't stand Junior. In case you haven't noticed, Junior's a really bratty kid. Why do you think he let Dixie take him away all that time? Forget about Junior. We don't need him. In fact, he'll just get in the way. Where is he, by the way? Where did you hide him?
You know what? I'll get Haley.
No, don't, really. Don't bother her. She's exhausted, okay? It's way past his bedtime. He gets all worked up if he's up too late, especially if he's hungry. He had a big lunch, though. He had a big lunch. Except all that swimming, he's probably starving and cold. Is it cold outside?
No, it's warm.
It's warm.
Listen, why don't you sit down and try and relax? I'll go
I wish
see...
I could. Jeez.
I'm really sorry, Dixie.
I just feel so helpless, you know? Not that I haven't had a little practice having had him as his father. It doesn't make life very easy for either one of us. I guess that's why we're so close. We live all alone together on the end of a dirt road in the woods in Pigeon Hollow.
Must be beautiful.
It is. It's beautiful and quiet. Except he's such a little chatterbox. He fills up all the corners. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Well, hey, it's not about Junior. This Lee character, it won't serve him anything to hurt Junior. No, he just needs leverage against Adam.
I hope so.
You gotta believe it. That's what Junior needs from you right now. He needs you to be calm. And I guess I don't know you very well, but do you pray?
Oh, yeah. We've been talking.
You and...
The big guy, that's what Junior calls him.
Well, then I'm sure he's talking to him, too.
You're right. You're right. He probably is.
He's got a lot of resources. He's tough. He's smart. He's got you.
I don't seem to be very much help right now.
And it's not true. It's not true at all. When I was Junior's age, I ran away from home, and my parents were so drunk they didn't even notice. The cops found me, and then they brought me back, and my mom and dad didn't even know I'd left.
That's a terrible story.
Well, the point is that here you are, hoping and praying for Junior, sending the whole world out to look for him. He is a very, very lucky little boy.
I hope so. Because if that monster touches him... I don't understand how this man could work here all these weeks and now nobody can find him. If I was Brooke, I tell you, I would have done exactly the same thing. You give me 5 minutes with that man.
Well, you just have to get in line.
Junior. Baby, you hang in there.
Mom, can you hear me? Mom?
need your help.
It's gambling. I mean, that's what it is, this terrible waiting. It's waiting for the dice to roll in my favor. It's wagering my son's whole life against 12 jurors. They don't know him. They don't care if he cries himself to sleep at night.
Brooke, stop it. This isn't gonna help anything. Let me get you a cup of coffee. What do you want in it?
Milk, thanks.
Relax. It's gonna be okay.
It's not you.
Yeah,
I'm just scared.
I understand.
If you were me,
I can't answer that.
as a friend,
As a friend, I sympathize. But as a lawyer, I have to remind you that McLean's offer, he said it would be 48 hours. That was weeks ago.
but what about Jack?
Jackson's not on this case.
You can call him.
I think we need to review the bidding. McLean offered murder 3. That's 5 to 15 years.
15 years. Jamie would be all grown up.
Yeah, now he said with your record, he would go for the minimum sentence, but he does not know for sure if the judge is going to go along with that.
Yeah, but 15 years, it's certainly better than life, isn't it?
Could be kicked down to a weapons charge, and at that point, you might not serve any time at all.
I'm glad you're optimistic, because it helps me.
But you have to remember, if you make a deal, any kind of deal at all, you also got to allocate. That means that you have to get up in court in front of the judge, your family, your friends, the whole community, and swear before God that you know that what you did was wrong, that you did the wrong thing killing Jim Thomas. And can you do that? Can you do that?
I mean, what's wrong with you? His son is missing.
You're right. Forgive me, Adam, for being so insensitive.
What I've come to expect from you, Hayward.
And I'd expect you to be leading the charge to the rescue. But yet you're standing here fanning your ex-wife. Now, why is that?
Because he's a human being. Sometimes. Unlike some people.
Liza and I lost a child. I know how much he's wanted another one. I'm happy for you, Liza.
How gracious of you.
Maybe when you've had a child, you'll understand. Children are the best part of life, Doctor. I'll never forget the first time I ever held Adam Jr. Feeling swept over me. I knew that I would do anything to protect that child. Give my life in a minute.
We're going to raise that, the bottom part of the pan downstage a little bit, John.
Well, I have an appointment. I want you to take good care of yourself.
Take good care of yourself.
I will.
Isn't this the part where you stand up on the windowsill and fly off into the sunset?
All right, David, I think it's time you should go.
Well, I never argue with a pregnant woman.
Thank you.
Surgeons aren't known for their people skills. That's why patients demand anesthesia.
You are a fool, Chandler.
What now?
The commissioner called and said that you'd called the commissioner and told him to call Derek and tell him that he couldn't surround the cabin with policemen anymore.
Yeah, well, you'll have a perfect opportunity to get your head blown off. And after you screwed up, we'll pick up the pieces. But let's just hope your kid's still alive to thank us.
It's okay, Adam. I'm gonna be there to help you. Stuart, no, I can't let you go with me.
You can't. Didn't you hear Derek?
Lee is dangerous. Which is precisely why I can't let you come along. But I'm better in the woods than you are. You're too impatient and noisy.
You're absolutely right.
You just think I'm gonna do something stupid.
Oh, no, Stuart, no. If anyone screws this up, it's gonna be me.